Tiwa seems to think that he could have helped Mapitsi and gotten the kidnappers arrested if only Mapitsi had told him about plan ya Khopane, forgetting who Khopane is. Babele learns that there's been an escape go prison, but now he's off the case because Commander Umuntsitsa is incompetent, and then Khwezi gives Stanley a hot slap, telling him to watch his tone when he speaks to her. Khanti, and now she lies about it, saying that Stanley came on to her, forgetting that the CCTV footage, hi, welcome to my channel, has an update on Skeem Saam. So after Mapitsi helped Khopane escape from prison, Khopane broke free, and Mapitsi managed to go back home. But now, after telling Tibos about the whole scandal, Tibos is devastated, saying, why didn't you tell me? Why? Because she showed Tibos the footage of Khopane doing the interview. At first, Tibos was shocked. How can you continue doing the interview after we've spoken about it? But he was like, I didn't have a choice. They forced me. I was forced to do the interview. I was forced to help Khopane escape from prison. I had to sit there while I was kidnapped and learn about all these things, the codes, the codes for prison, to make sure that the whole escape goes smoothly. But Tiwa seems to think that you could have told me, I could have helped you, I could have done something, I could have gotten the kidnappers arrested. But Mapitsi is like, no, man, you don't know. Do you know who Khopane is? We're talking about the same man who wanted to ban the whole Teflop after finding out that they were refusing to show him where his child is. And then Atiwas realizes, even if I had refused to cooperate, they could have killed all of us, my whole family. There was no way I was going to risk that. So I had to cooperate. Now Atiwas realizes, this is bigger than what he was thinking. Hey, Mapitsi is actually like, she's scared. She's scared for her life. She's scared for her family's life. And it's a lot. And whether he likes it or not, there's no way that Mapitsi could have risked his family's life. And now Mapitsi is scared to stay Kontlong Aliwan. Even wants to follow Tibos around when he goes to get the kids. At some point, she was speaking to the camera CCTV footage, the camera system. Kontlong, please leave us alone. I've done what you wanted me to do. But now she keeps on carrying the camera in her bag. Now they're going to follow her, wanting the camera. And then now, since Babele is off the case because the commander Umuntsitsa is incompetent, now Babele learns that there's been an escape go Tronkung. And this escape, once he knows, he's going to think, happy to involve somehow, because why did she disappear on the same day that there's an escape go Tronkung and Khopane is out? And then the situation got Stanley gets worse. First, he some order. Khwezi got furious, took 90% of his salary, only got paid 1.7. Imagine working the whole month and getting paid 1.7 after only 10% of your salary. Because order. Now Stanley says, my daughter is in hospital, I need the money. Because even he was like against this whole thing, but the Khwezi won't listen. And then Stanley comes to work trying to speak to Khwezi. Khwezi got furious as a Stanley, and everyone is scared of working here because of his stinking attitude. Khwezi was evaluating a clap with Stanley. Wow. Kabanga, where does she get the guts to hit an employee? In front of everyone, in front of the whole staff. Now Unkosi wants to know what exactly happened. She lies and says, no, Stanley was coming too close to me. Forgetting there were witnesses, the staff was there. And Stanley never came close to her. As I told Unkosi, the CCTV footage, right? It's going to show exactly what happened. And Stan can actually report you. Now Khwezi is panicking. But also Pomeza is worried that Mapitsi got to do the interview with Khopane that she couldn't get. And she's jealous. That is not sitting well with her. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.